So Watcher was attached to Picard's brain, and she puts on her earpiece that's in the shape of a Romulan ear. And then I thought, you know, like when you have like a weird dream and things don't quite make sense, and then and she looks like Laris, but she isn't, and then I thought like, oh my God, because in season 3 they're bringing back the TNG cast.
Wow, Mike, whoa, what are you saying? Well, wait, no. I think I know what you're saying, man. RedLetterMedia, man. I think I like what you're saying, man. I like the way you think. I like where you're taking this. All right, what you about to say? Say it. Spit it out now. I wanna know. I wanna know right now. Please let me know. Please let the world know. Spit it out. Suck it to me. Suck it to me right now.
Are they going to retcon season 1 and 2 of Picard as being some kind of weird fucking fever dream? And none of this happened. When I saw the Laris ear thing, and then I saw she's a Romulan, I'm like, Picard's brain is all scrambled because of, she looks exactly like his housekeeper or whatever the hell she was in season 1, and now he's in this, and she's running around with 7 of 9, and all this, like, he sees Data, like the Brent Spiner guy looks just like almost like the fucking Wizard of Oz, you know?
Wizard of Oz. That's right, Mike. You were there, and you were there. Oh, you just had a bad dream. And so Mike goes on to talk about that, like, that kind of happened one time Picard got hurt, and he had like a dream. Maybe it was one of those episodes from Star Trek, The Next Generation, and it's like, because he had an artificial heart, man, he was like, wow. There's been so many different episodes, and all these things happened to Picard over 7 seasons. Over 7 seasons. Like, Picard has lived so many lives over the years. He's like an old man. He's like done so many things so diplomatically. But sometimes he's in a haze, and sometimes he's in a dream. Maybe. I mean, I'm not saying exactly what happened in the show, The Next Generation. I'm not exactly saying it happened a lot, but it might have happened a few times, at least. I don't remember exactly, but the idea would be kind of cool. But at the same time, this show, Picard, Star Trek Picard, is terrible. So they could try to save it in the 3rd season, pretend to save it, kind of thing, and be like, it was all a dream. Yeah.
You were there, and you were there.
Yes. And Picard wakes up on the biobed under the care of Dr. Crusher, and she said, you had the nastiest brain bug. You had regalian of brain virus, Jean-Luc. You had regalian brain virus for 2 years, Jean-Luc. We just pulled you out. I had the most fucked up dream. And then he's on the Enterprise F.
They're not going to do that, and for the record, that would also be a terrible idea.
I'd take it. I'd take it.
That's awful.
So, speaking of terrible, Will Wheaton was not asked to be brought back. Is that true? Mr. What's his name? Mr. Little Wesley. What's his name again? He was on the show, the original show, Next Generation. He's not gonna be on Picard at all. Not even in season 3. Will Wheaton? Wesley. What's his name again? So, I think that's terrible. Like, why would you not put him on? Especially if he wants to be on the show. I mean, if he really wants to be on the show, why would you not put him on the show?
That's awful.
It's like if your house burned down and you have a FEMA trailer. You want the FEMA trailer, or do you want to sit in the snow? Your house just burned down. What do you want? I'll take the FEMA trailer.
I want them to put the whole thing down. At this point, I formally want Star Trek to be dead. I just pull the plug.
I have a worse thought.
I want Star Trek, the entirety of Star Trek, just pull the plug and put the franchise out of its misery.
It's too late. It's too late because they have too many shows going.
Oh my God. Put me out of my misery. Speaking of misery, Will's crying.
Back except for Will Wheaton.
I just wanted to be seen.
And
Oh, I'm so sad. I can't be on the third season of Picard. That's Will Wheaton crying. They were talking about that and talking about how the main villain will probably be the Borg. That's proud. And then earlier in the show, earlier in this video, they were talking about Q. What happened? What's going on with not QAnon, but the big villain, this immortal creature that's not God, who can almost do anything, who was in the first episode of Next Generation back in the day, back in '87.
and why he's lost his powers because he's dying?
Here's what I think is going on with Q. They're just doing all good things again, but worse. Q, thought he was immortal, but turns out, oh, I'm not immortal, I'm dying.
Immortal? So I believed.
Q was worried about his own legacy. And I think in his mind, he's going to make Picard realize that he needs to open up and reach out to people, like he already did. And that he will help humanity by proving that humanity can grow and evolve. And that will be Q's legacy. He did something good before he died. I think that's all that is. He doesn't really want to stop humanity. He wants to prod Picard to grow. I think that's what's happening.
He knows Picard will interfere with his diabolical plan?
Yes, to have Brent Spiner hit him with a car.
Oh, video opened up with a joke. Mike was like, what was worse? Hey, Chris Evans, what's worse? You getting hit by a car or watching Picard, which also has a car in it? And now they're talking about the legacy of Q. And it's weird. Like, if Q is dying, would he try to leave a legacy? Would he do something like this? I would say it's possible. I would have wanted this to happen. I don't want to see Q die, but it looks like that's what they're doing to Q in the show. 7 of 9 is like, they're not people, they're Borg. We gotta kill them. Even though she was a Borg. 7 of 9 was a Borg, or 6 of 9, as Carrie likes to call her. Like, she was saved. And she's saying like, they can't be saved, even though she was saved. And now, they're killing them. I hope none of them have babies. Like, imagine, like, oh no, no more Captain Kirk, no more Picard, no more this person or that person in the future, because you killed these people in the past, butterfly effect, the butterfly, the domino, the snowball effect. And they were talking about how good of an actor she is, and you can tell the difference when she's playing Agnes and then when she's playing the Blood Queen. And I enjoyed it when she was singing. It's like karaoke. It's silly, but it was enjoyable. And she's beautiful as a blonde and I'm attracted, and it's interesting. Out of place. It's not like Star Trek. It's interesting as a standalone. It's not Star Trek, and that's the problem. They're killing Star Trek, they're killing Star Wars, they're killing superheroes. They're killing a lot of things on purpose. Some people say accidentally, but it's purposely. It's terrible. And it's interesting. A lot of good actors, not just her, but a lot of good actors here. And there was reference to Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure 2. When they're making robots, they have the guy from hell, and they gotta make a robot. They gotta make robots to fight against the evil Bill and Ted robots. They go do some stars. They make robots. The poor queen, blonde lady, should have done the same thing, you know, and Picard, she's trying to start up, you know, her Borg army. It should have been like this. Just like Bill and Ted. Excellent reference. Oh man, we don't need no magical, technological, sick bad thing that can fix Picard. We gotta find this crazy Mexican pet doctor.
No, you know what makes it worse? It's like, he's part android now? Is he an android? I don't know if he's an android or not anymore.
He's a 100% human android. What aren't you getting? Flesh and blood android.
Clear.
But that doesn't make any sense. She says she needed to jump his heart like 10 times as many times as she's had to with anybody else. So not only did they take him to like some weird little clinic to get treated for his life-threatening injuries, he's not even human. There's nothing she can do to help him.
You know what his androidness...
They needed to take him to a mechanic, Mike. He needed to see an engineer.
No, he bleeds blood, and he is physically identical to a human.
But he's...
What the hell is going on? These are my questions too. It's like, what is Picard? Is he a robot? Is he a human? Is he a human of a robot or a robot of a human? I don't know. I don't know what Picard is. I've had these questions that reminds me of the Muppet Baby, not the Muppet Babies, the Muppet movies. One of the Muppet movies. You know, Kermit the Frog. One of those movies from 10 years ago. There was a song that the new Muppet came, and he sang a song. And he's like, am I a Muppet of a man or a man of a man? Am I a very manly Muppet or a Muppet of a man? What part of Muppet Man do you understand? Do you not understand? So, am I a Muppet Man or a man Muppet? Am I a robot human or a human robot? What is Picard? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It's like, it's very interesting kind of, but it's terrible.
Human.
But he's a robot.
I think he's more of like a clone bot.
The fuck is a clone bot?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Does Alex...
Alright, so those were the highlights, and they end it with talking about how they may not want to review any more Picard for season 3 because it's like dead to Mike, especially Mike, and Star Trek is dead to Chris Evans, like more now than ever before, and now he knows what Star Wars fans feel. Star Trek fans are starting to know what the Star Wars fans have been feeling for a very long time, or something like that, or the last few years with Disney and what they've been doing. So it's really interesting. I like this video. I like RedLetterMedia. Oh no, as some people say, I like that. I found that to be very interesting, and it was a pretty good video. I enjoyed spending an hour watching their video. I watched a lot of their videos for years now, and I'm happy about that. And I would say they should review season 3. It could just be one big video. They don't have to review every episode, but I know it will probably be more terrible than good, and that's too bad. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's it. It's terrible, but it's like, you gotta let me know, is Picard a robot? Is he human?